Hello everyone, and welcome to the unboxing and review of the Cosmic Slumber Tarot, published by Liminal 11. This is pretty much their standard box, or at least the way they created it. It's this magnetic lid over here, which is on the bottom. I guess not even a lid on top. So this is the top of the design. You have a cover design and really beautiful artwork on the sides. All right, so let's get into it. So it's the Cosmic Slumber by Tilly Walden. And I really like this pattern over here. And it slides out like this. Like this beautiful kind of like lavender color. It is very cosmic. Obviously, it's called the Cosmic Slumber Tarot, but there is a lot of stars, moons, Saturn right here. I like that, that's cute. And then you find this pattern all the way through on the inside. So I like that. Okay. So then you have this open top over here, a book that is actually hardcover. How interesting is that? An instructional booklet. Really cute. I like the purple, it's very pretty. Here we got the pattern once again. Table of contents. We get into the forward introduction of the tarot. Everything this tarot encapsulates, it's conjured in its name. I like that. It was made with the intention of letting the tarot trace a path through the long, dark night of sleep. Because in dreams, I really believe we walk the full spectrum of human experience. How interesting is that? So I love that. And then we get into the major arcana. It explains here what the major arcana is, right? The 22 cards that run from the Fool to the universe are known as the major arcana. And then it explains a little bit like if a major arcana is drawn in a reading, it often carries extra significance. So it does explain a little bit of what it means. And it goes right into the meanings of the cards. So you have a color depiction and then about 2 paragraphs of meaning. It goes like that for the whole minor. For the whole major. Let's get to the minor, which is right here. So we got the minor arcana. You see the separations. I guess here they call wands torches, and then cups, swords, and pentacles are pretty standard to the tarot. And then as you can see here, we start with the torches, and then there's no color depiction. You only get one little paragraph. So the ace, the twos, the threes, the fours are all over here in this little paragraph, and it runs pretty much together, ending with the king of torches, and then we go into the cups. It's actually really, really beautifully done. Ending here with the king of cups, then we step into the swords, starting with the ace, and then ending with the king of swords right here, entering the pentacles, and then ending here with the king of pentacles, and then we're starting how to read the tarot. This is actually really cool and important. Just because you never know which deck is going to be someone's first deck, right? So it's nice to have a little paragraph like this, or a little section. Then we get into tarot spreads. You have your daily draw. Oh, I like that. It says beginner start here. Then you have the 4-card spread. Interesting. Past, present, future advice, positive, negative, result, and advice. This one's called 3-in-1, which doesn't really have a diagram, but it's got a name and a bit of an explanation for it. The Celtic Cross, pretty classic. Then the Dream Path. Oh, this is cool. The Dream Path of the Spheres, 6 cards. And then of what does the universe dream? And 5 cards. Oh, that's interesting. So you kind of fan them out, and the middle one is the universe. It's what I'm understanding here. And then the other ones, you just pick from the sides. I've never seen a spread like this before, and I'm actually really intrigued to try it. Oh, and there are 2 bonus cards. I love that. So you've got your bonus cards right at the end, and then that's your entire book. There's not a whole ton of information on here, but it's short enough, and I think it does explain quite a bit, where if you're brand new, you can maybe get around. Okay, let's get to the cards. These are the backs. They're actually quite beautiful. And to me, this is my personal opinion, but I kind of find it to be a little shamanic and very grounding as well. The cardstock is very flexible. I wouldn't say it's the greatest cardstock. It's not a bad cardstock. It's a little glossy, but not too much. But it's very flexible. I like flexible decks. I don't mind it because you can like riffle shuffle. You know, you can kind of like do this and riffle shuffle it easily, and it won't like hurt your hands or anything. Okay, I am going to show you guys all 78 cards. So if you don't want to see all of them, you can jump around, skip this part altogether, but I will show you all of them and they are in order. So we're starting out with the Fool. It's pretty standard when it comes to like, let's say the Rider-Waite-Smith, right? Here they call it the Magus instead of the Magician, which some decks definitely do that. This is interesting. The High Priestess is like a little door in the center and it looks like a dog coming out of it. That's cool. I like that. Oh, this Empress is really beautiful. Interesting. It's like, I don't know what this is. It's like the floor is lava. I don't, you know. Beautiful imagery though. Here we have the Emperor. I guess it is a little bit dreamlike, right? It's like, here's a Hierophant and his robe, or himself, I guess, is like the landscape. That's really different. Wow. We've got the Lovers. That's like Inception of the Lovers. There's like, I think that's like, looks like two masculine figures, two feminine figures. Then you have this figure, then you have this other figure over here. Like Inception of Lovers. The Chariot. We're getting into Strength. The colors are very vibrant. The Hermit, which is like the cover art, at least for the box. Very beautiful Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hanged One. Oh wow, look at him. He's like becoming or coming out of the trees. That's really interesting. And his reflection right here. We've got Death. Temperance, holding it with her foot. All right. That's cool. The Devil. The Devil kind of has a, which I like, because in the Rider-Waite-Smith, like I'm going to use the word traditional tarot, the Lovers and the Devil are almost like mirror images. So here they did the same thing. They're just looking the other way, or if you flip them this way, they're looking at each other, which is nice. But it's like Lovers is day, Devil is night. And here we have this angel, right, with the wings, and here we have a devil. How interesting. I like that a lot. This is actually very clever. At least I think so. Here we've got the Tower. The Star. The Moon. The children playing. That's awesome. Like inner child work. I love that. Judgment. In the universe instead of calling it the world. So just by the names, like the universe and the Magus over here, and I believe, well, Strength is still number 8, but in the Thoth system, it is called the Magus and the universe, but Justice and Strength flip places. So this is the Ace of Torches, the Two of Torches, or the Two of Wands, the 3, Seven. It really is very dreamlike, isn't it? 8 of Torches, they're flying. Who hasn't dreamt of flying, right? 9. And the 10. I'm getting to the princess instead of the page, but the meaning is the same. The prince or the knight, and here they're riding a cat. I like that. The Queen of Torches has a giant cat. And we got the King of Torches, also has a giant cat in the back here. Oh, look at this meteor shower, how interesting. Ace of Cups. Oh, that's really sweet. I like this Two of Cups, that's pretty. Oh, I love that. Like it's raining on them. Like filling up their cup and replenishing. Here's the Four of Cups. 5. The 8. This 9, I know the 9 of Cups has to do with like feeling content and happy and fulfilled with oneself. This person looks like they're drowning. Like they're like in a sinkhole. So it's a bit of, it changed, at least to me, the image is changing the meaning, at least at its obvious face value. And then 10 of Cups, that's really beautiful. I'm getting to the princess. I love the swan. The Prince of Cups. The Queen. And the King. Now we're getting into the Ace of Swords. The 2. Whoop. The 3. Four of Swords. The borders, I find them to be a little bit thick, especially on the sides. It's almost like the top is a little bit thinner and then the sides are a little bit thicker. Not a deal breaker. Not complaining, just observing. Not a deal breaker for me. I'm not like, this deck is awful. No, I actually like this deck. It's really interesting and different. And obviously very dreamlike. There's a lot of clouds and water in it. Princess of Swords. The Prince. Oh, he's been through some fights. Oh, she's been through some fights. All right. Queen of Swords. And the King. Now we're getting to the realm of the Pentacles. That's beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. The 3. There are some images like this one and a few other ones that I'm actually curious. Wait, did I skip one? No, I didn't. Here's a 4, sorry. That I'm curious to see what the book says when I start working with this deck. Just because they don't seem that obvious to me as far as like I know of the tarot. But I love that. I like decks that stretch my intuition, that make me question the traditional, right, meaning of the cards. That's the whole point of why there are so many decks out there and so many creators and so many different readers. We read the cards very differently from each other, and that's the beauty of it. You know, so I like getting decks that make me change my mind and explore a bit more. So here's a 10 of Pentacles. We're getting into the Princess. She's very beautiful. The Prince. The Queen. And the King. And then we have the Morning and the Knight. So we have these 2 extra cards that go with this deck, as we saw at the literal very end of the book. You have bonus cards. The morning greets you with dim light, and the night comes when you need it most. Interesting, I like that. So yeah, so here are the 2 extra cards. A little bit of mirror images, but not really. But very, very beautiful. So here are the backs of the cards one more time. And yeah, like I showed you guys already, it's a pretty flexible deck, but honestly, I can tell that it's pretty sturdy. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review of the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.